Santiago del Carmen Maria, the queen of crowning thought. I speak truth unapologetically. It's my reign of reality and empowerment.
Democrats flipping the House about time. Hey everyone, it's November 29, 2025, and I'm sitting here thinking about this wild possibility that's got everyone buzzing, you know, the one where if the Democrats snag control of the House, which honestly feels like it's right there within reach after all the chaos we've seen lately. They could straight up go for it and impeach the orange tyrant for a third freaking time. Can you even imagine that shit? Ha ha, oh man. I'd pay good money to watch that circus unfold all over again because let's face it, the guy's been dodging accountability like it's his full-time job, and getting nailed with yet another impeachment would be the cherry on top of this never-ending dumpster fire he's turned our politics into. I mean, come on, think about it. The Democrats have been playing this long game, grinding through elections and scandals and all the bullshit the other side throws at them. And now here we are, staring down a real shot at flipping the House, which isn't some pie-in-the-sky dream anymore, no. It's grounded in the polls and the voter turnout we've been seeing, especially with all the independents and moderates who are finally waking up to the fact that the orange tyrant's brand of nonsense is just exhausting and destructive, and if they pull this off, boom. They've got the keys to the impeachment machine, and trust me, they'd have every damn reason to crank it up, because the list of crap he's pulled is longer than a CVS receipt. From inciting that January 6 mess to whatever shady deals he's cooking up behind the scenes now that he's back in the spotlight acting like he owns the place. And don't get me started on how hilarious it would be to see the orange tyrant squirming through impeachment number 3. Oh my God, picture him ranting on his little social media platform. All caps yelling about witch hunts and deep states and whatever other conspiracy garbage he spews to rally his cult. But deep down you know he'd be sweating bullets because each time this happens, it chips away at that fragile ego of his. And let's be real. The guy's ego is about as stable as a house of cards in a hurricane. Ha, I'd be laughing my ass off watching the hearings where they drag out all the evidence again, maybe even some fresh dirt from his latest escapades, because you know he can't help himself. Always stepping in it like the clumsy authoritarian wannabe he is. But seriously, folks, this isn't just some revenge fantasy, though I'd be lying if I said it didn't feel a little satisfying after all the hell he's put the country through. No, this is about holding power accountable, and if the Democrats get the House. They've got the constitutional muscle to do it, to investigate, to subpoena, to lay it all out in public so everyone sees the emperor has no clothes, or in his case, no damn sense, and yeah, sure. The Senate might not convict because those spineless Republicans would rather kiss his ring than do their jobs. But the process alone would be a spectacle, a reminder that no one's above the law. Not even this bloated orange buffoon who's treated the presidency like his personal reality TV show, where he gets to fire anyone who doesn't bow down. You know what pisses me off the most, though? It's how his followers act like he's some untouchable god, screaming about rigged elections every time things don't go their way. But hello, if the Democrats flip the House fair and square, that's democracy in action, baby. And using that power to impeach him would be them doing exactly what the system allows, what it's designed for when you've got a leader who's as corrupt and self-serving as this guy. And oh, the irony would be delicious because remember how he and his cronies impeached others left and right when they had the chance. But now suddenly it's unfair when the tables turn. Cry me a river, you hypocrites. I'd be yelling from the rooftops if it happens. Hell yeah, third time's the charm. Maybe this one sticks, or at least embarrasses him enough to slink back to his golf courses where he belongs. And let's talk about why this is even a real possibility now. Right, the midterms or whatever election cycle we're in has shown cracks in the orange tyrant's armor, with candidates he endorsed flopping hard in key races because people are tired of the drama, the lies. The constant victimhood parade he leads, and Democrats have been smart about it, focusing on issues that actually matter like healthcare, the economy, women's rights. Stuff that affects real people instead of whatever culture war bullshit he's peddling to distract everyone. So yeah. If they take the House, impeachment 3 is on the menu, and they'd be fools not to at least consider it, because ignoring his crap is what got us here in the first place, enabling this endless cycle of scandal and deflection. I can already hear the whining from his side. Oh, it's partisan. It's a waste of time, blah, 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 but screw that noise. If he's done impeachable offenses, which, let's face it, he has a knack for racking them up like frequent flyer miles, then go for it, Democrats. Show some spine for once and don't back down just because his mob throws tantrums. And imagine the late-night TV roasts that would come out of this. Comedians would have a field day tearing into him. And I'd be right there with them, mocking every tweet, every press conference meltdown. Because the orange tyrant deserves every bit of ridicule we can heap on him for thinking he's above it all. But wait, let's not forget the bigger picture here. Impeaching him again wouldn't just be about payback, though God knows it feels good to think about. It would set a precedent that you can't just waltz back into power after trying to overthrow an election and act like nothing happened. No. It would be a statement that democracy fights back, that we the people aren't going to let some narcissistic con man turn this country into his personal kingdom. And if Democrats get that House majority, they better use it. Or else what's the point of all this fighting, all these votes? All the energy we've poured into resisting his toxic influence. You know, sometimes I just sit back and wonder how we even got to a place where impeaching this clown 3 times is on the table, but here we are. And damn if it doesn't fire me up, because it means there's still hope, still a chance to push back against the madness, and yeah. It might not lead to removal, but it would tie him up in knots, force him to defend himself instead of golfing or grifting or whatever else he does to fill his empty days, and that alone would be worth it, watching him twist in the wind like the pathetic figure he truly is under all that bluster. And honestly, to all you out there who are as fed up as I am, let's keep the pressure on, talk about it, vote like your life depends on it, because in a way it does, and if this House flip happens, pop the popcorn because impeachment round 3 is going to be epic. A total roast fest of epic proportions, and I'll be here cheering every step of the way, laughing at the absurdity of it all while calling out the bullshit for what it is. MAGA, please note, I was not talking to you and I do not need puppeteers' permission to speak up. And God, do I fearlessly speak my mind. I just want to thank you all, like, share, and follow to stay connected. I am Santiago del Carmen Maria, the Queen of Crowning Thoughts, because I say it like it is. Copyright 2025, independent writer, Crowning Thoughts truth speaker, AI video content creator, writer, blogger, Santiago DC, Maria. All rights reserved.
I speak truth, unapologetic.